Welcome to Max the Vet. Let's inject and vaccinate.
Hey, come here, yo. In the black. Come here. Come here real quick. Come here. Come. So you're not gonna come over? So you?
She's the lady. Go ahead.
Shit.
You people, you heard of this? This is an important update. Jrello's content just crossed into criminal territory, and it happened in Kenya. According to recent reports, an American YouTuber known as Jrello was arrested in Kenya following an incident involving assault of a Kenyan woman. He allegedly got into a heated altercation. Some sources say he attempted to force himself on a woman who declined. This is not just a bad look. It's a serious legal and ethical violation. Actually, there is a video coverage titled Passport Bro almost landed in jail in Nairobi, and Jrello shames himself in Kenya, documenting this situation. Understand what this means. This is not a reality TV gone wrong. It could be the real criminal behavior. If you are an influencer, your behavior has consequences. You can't hide behind editing anyone where real laws are involved. Let that weight actually settle. This is beyond exploitations. It's assault, and it has nothing to do with culture or flippant travel content. It's breach of human respect and decency, and now the legal system is or should be taking over. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Max the Vet. My work is to inject, vaccinate where relevant. So I come from a small village in Isibania village, Africa. There is where I'm struggling with life, so that to make sure that ends meet. I'm a content creator. That is what I do in full time. So that is what is feeding me, and that's the reality. For the new subscribers, make sure that you subscribe to this amazing YouTube channel. Remember, we are on the journey to 4,000 subscribers. Remember to comment, like, share, and for the returning viewers, make sure that you turn on the notification bell so that we can be updated with every video that I post. I also have a playlist where let us keep playing the playlist so that we keep on engaging. Here in the village, life is not that easy. That's the truth. We really struggle. A lot of financial constraints, a lot of things that actually it is like enacting a downward force towards us. So today we have a serious conversation. I'll be talking about Passport Bro Jrello. Yes, this guy is known by many people because we have been seeing him online A lot of people follow him, including even me. I usually follow him. A lot of people admire him. But today, I'm going to give us a different point of view so that we'll be understanding him more and more. I know that this video will not be popular with some of his fans, but I believe I'm telling the truth, even when it is uncomfortable. You see, sometimes we are shown only one side of a story, and the only flashy parts, the parts that people can take it very positive, but the hidden reality is much darker. Nobody shows us the realities, how this life is. That is what Jrello is missing, telling us, and this is what I'm going to expose. So let us just sit back, because I'm going to discuss it deeply. So I'm going to break this down slowly and careful, so that we people get to learn, get to know. I will be explaining why Jrello lifestyle is misleading us, especially for us Africans. Why should we think twice believing everything we see online? I'm not able to hate. I am here to expose the truth behind the image. And trust me, once you see it clearly, you will never look his content the same way again. And that's the reality. You'll never see it again the same way you used to see it. So let us discuss about him deeply. Let us go. So I'll try to compare the image versus reality of Jrello.
Your actualized normal life out here on a decent budget.
Let's start with what you see on the screen. Jrello wants to behave that he's living a dreamful life. He is always smiling, always surrounded by fun, always presenting this perfect version of himself. But think for a second, is life really like that? Because we have to discuss about it. Because nobody's life is perfect 24/7, and that's a reality. Nobody wakes every day to parties, to beaches, to women, and excitement. Life has struggles, responsibilities, and challenges. But in his videos, those parts are hidden. And why? Because showing struggles doesn't really sell, and that is really what he's avoiding. Yeah, he posts life full of fantasy. Now, this is where many people get misled with watching his videos, because viewers, especially the young men like me, watch and think that, wow, that's the life I want. If I just move abroad, everything will be perfect. But what you are seeing is carefully selected, edited, and highlights. It is like a show, that's the reality. Don't take it seriously, because let me put it this way, because I have to tell you why I'm talking that way. Imagine if you only posted the best 10 minutes of your day. every single day. Will not people think that your life is amazing? But what about the 23 hours that are remaining? Yeah, because what you are seeing is carefully selected. Yeah, because and 50 minutes that nobody sees. So that's why I'm calling that that's a trap here that we have to talk about. And this is why I had a problem with Jrello's content. He's not just showing his life, he's selling a dream that is not realistic. And through his videos, we can really see that, we can really tell about that. Yeah. Point number 2 where I'm going against him is about cultural disrespect. If you're keen enough, we'll be talking about, I'm going to talk about that, because let's talk about actually something that people don't want to address, the cultural disrespect part of it, because the Passport Bro movement is built on ideas of leaving your home country to find women abroad. Yeah, you leaving your home, leaving your own country, then you go to somebody else's country, then you go get a woman there. Yeah, it's built on escaping responsibility at home and looking for shortcuts elsewhere. And Jrello is one of the faces of this movement, and it is evident in his video. But here's the problem. When you talk, let's say, when you treat people in other countries like props, like trophies, like decorations for your own videos, that's not respect, that's exploitation. Look at what happened in Kenya about him. Yeah, that was like trophies, taking women for decoration for your video, so that people can be seeing that the kind of life, the kind of super life that you are living in, that is not even the reality. You often see him deeply engaging with local culture. Does he learn the language? That is a question for you. Does he talk about the real challenges that those communities face? Does he highlight the beauty of that traditions? It's a big no. Most of the time, the focus is on himself, his lifestyle, his image. And let us say this clearly, that if you go to another country, you see that you are a guest, you should respect that culture. You should learn from it. You should give back, because not just take advantage of what you can get. And that is evidently what Jrello was trying to do. He's trying to take advantage of what he sees. But with this Jrello content, the locals are often reduced to background actors. Women become trophies. Communities become exotic backdrops, and what I call cultural disrespect. Yeah. Another instance is about the financial realities. that we should think about. Who in this planet would like to do what Jrello does? Even the millionaires themselves cannot afford that. The billionaires, nowhere you can see the billionaires living in such life. Because let me break down the money side, because this is where the biggest lie hides. Do you think it is cheaper, that kind of lifestyle that Jrello lives in? Let's calculate. Flights. I've never been out of Africa because I cannot really afford that. I've been outside the village here in Kenya, and I usually come back running because I cannot afford that lifestyle of even being outside the village, and that's the reality. Visas. How expensive does it take for somebody to acquire a visa? Hotels. How expensive are hotels? You people, let's say it takes food. Airbnbs. How expensive are they? Drinks, entertainments, transportations from one part to the other part. Every single one of these costs money. I know when we are talking about money, we are not talking about peanut money. We are talking about a lot of money. And it doesn't tell us how much it costs, how much it does that. So how sustainable is it in reality? Yeah, is Jrello rich? I don't even know. Probably not. Most of the passport bros are not. Yeah, many are depending on the YouTube and revenue, donations, or even small hustles that they can do. They don't show you the sacrifices, the debts, and unstable income behind the scenes. It doesn't show us that. What is worse actually the illusion it creates. Viewers believe they can copy that lifestyle without struggles, without preparations. They think that I will just grab a passport and start moving and I will live like him. That's not the reality. But what happens when your money runs out? Let's say the other time that I went to an Eldoret, I got sick. I saw that the money is running out. I had to run back to the village because if money, let's say, if money for medication, money for transportation is that a problem, then he does not show us the sacrifice that he made. But you know what happens when the reality of rent, bills, and expenses hits you? What happens? This is why I call Jrello's contents very dangerous, because it inspires unrealistic decisions. Young men quit jobs, sell belongings, and move abroad chasing a dream that is not financially stable. And the sad truth is okay, most of them end up broke, stranded, and ashamed. I remember one time in my life I was not having money, and I went to an Eldoret. It was in Nairobi. I used to sleep in bus stations. I never had any money, but I had a phone. Every day when I used to wake up, I used to call different people, send me money so that I can get out of Nairobi, send me money so that I can do this and this. It was life full of struggle, and a lot of money even I was sent, it was around $1. By that time I was not even a YouTube content creator. Yeah, even right now I cannot travel outside the village because I can't really afford that. If Jrello is honest, he will show us the financial struggles too, but he doesn't. He only shows the highlights, and that's how things are not working in that way. So what again I can say about Jrello is about misleading dreams.
We got a lot of people on here tonight. I'm gonna taste it, guys. I'm gonna be honest.
When I'm talking about misleading, yeah, let me address the dream itself, because the Passport Bro dream says, leave your country, find women abroad, and live a better life. It sounds nice and right, but let's test it. How many people here in Africa that are not married because of fear of being maybe providers of family? I included. I don't have a family because I cannot provide. Why should I bring somebody's daughter? Yet I don't have a land, I've not built, so that he'll be living in the life that I'm living in. I don't want somebody to struggle on my hands. Yeah, but when Jrello is telling us that leave your country, find women abroad and live a better life, where is this better life coming from? Yeah, let us be reality. Let us speak reality. Because what kind of relationship are built on his dreams? Because most of time they are not based on love, not based on real connections, but on money and appearance, and relationships like that, they don't really last, and that's the truth. Yeah, what happens when your money run out? Let's say I go abroad, my money run out. What happens when the camera is off? The same woman who you are smiling for the video disappear. The lifestyle collapses, and then reality hits. Loneliness, regrets, wasted years, depression starts attacking you. The more you should be enjoying life, the more depressed you be. And this is not the way we are supposed to live. And here the part that Jrello doesn't show you. He does not show the failed stories of men who followed his dream and come back broken. I've seen that. There is a time I was called for being a huntsman just in Kisumu. I had from here to Kisumu is around $8 now, but by then it was around $5. I travel all the way from the village so that I can go be a huntsman to a mason. When I reached there, I got that somebody else has been hired for that job. I was really heartbroken. I never had money to take me back to where I came from, because I just saw that as a failed promise, because somebody promised me that, but at a long last he hired somebody else for that job because I was coming from too far Yeah, and because of the corrupt nature of people, you'll miss the opportunity that you are supposed to be getting. And that's what happened to me. When you get that Jrello does not tell us, he does not show them. So that means the man is a man who has lost connection with their families. He doesn't show us that. And actually, who missed opportunities at home, we found themselves more lost than before. These are lessons that we are supposed to follow. So let me ask you, is that really success, or is just another form of running from responsibility? When we look at what Jrello does, that is a form of running away from responsibilities, because real success is building something sustainable. Real success is having a foundation, family, business, career stability. Jrello dreams is built on sand. It looks shiny today, but tomorrow it collapses. That is what Jrello is trying to tell us, because when you try copying what he does, you'll be copying the wrong direction. So let me just close this session by saying this: Jrello must be entertaining, but is not someone to look up to. Yeah, just watch his content maybe to get the sweet lifestyle, but in reality it does not educate us, because his content look fun, but it's shallow, it's misleading, and it is very dangerous if you take it seriously. That is what I can tell people. You know, one thing about me, I respect people's work, I respect hard work, I respect people who are real, I respect those you build, who tell the truth, who respect others. Unfortunately, Jrello does not represent that. And this is why I'm exposing him today. Not to spread hate, because I don't spread hate, but to open your eyes. Don't be fooled by edited highlights. Don't be misled by surface level content. Think for yourself. Ask deeper questions for yourself, because now I want to hear from you. What do you think? Because do you agree with me that Jrello is selling a fake dream, or you see it differently? Leave a comment below, because your opinion matters. And before you go, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more reactions, because I'm here to keep it real even when it is not popular. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and don't let fake dreams distract you from building your real life. Yeah, that is what I can really say. Thanks for watching, and I'm very appreciating for you watching.